So today we are going to a shirt museum, which is Museum de la Chemisières. I don't know if you're going to pick that up, but there's two big fish there.
Three and one over there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can pick that up. Oh, there's tons, isn't there? Look.
Yeah. Oh, over there, loads of them.
This is saying the entrance is looking very, very quiet, but it should be open, shouldn't it?
Oh, the shutters are closed.
Ah. We may not be able to go to the shirt museum after all. Oh no, entrance here, look. The courtyard. Maybe we've just got here before the rush. Oh, there's people inside. What do you think, honey? What's that? Is that grape?
It's like a different type of elderberry.
So we've just arrived, and there's these two pieces of machinery here. This one here is it looks like a small steam engine. There's the flywheels, the big wheels, and then you've got some takeoff belts here. So a belt would go around that wheel, this wheel here. And there's a phrase, I don't know if it extends to our American, Canadian, Australian friends, but there's a phrase in the UK, which is when you finish work, you knock the belt off. It's knock off time. What time do you knock off? And that originates from the use of these years ago. When you had factories with loads and loads and loads of belts coming down from the ceiling or driven off of one common shaft, and they would drive different machines. You couldn't turn the machine off at the end of the day, so what you had is a pole which physically pushed the belt off of the drive. So the machine would come to a halt. The drive shaft at the top would still turn, but your belt would come off. And that was knocking off time. You physically knocked the belt off of the drive. And that's where that phrase came from. Belt drive along the top, and there's a belt coming down driving an individual machine with those ladies working on it. Wow, did you think you were coming to a shirt museum, honey? So we've got Stone Age. Sorry, that's not Stone Age, that's Middle Age. Sorry, my translation went wrong. And then here we've got the Modern Age. So this is 18th century.
Louis XIV.
Louis XIV. And then 17th century, just here. Oh, I quite like this one, honey. This one is 19th century. It's not 19th century, is it? 1800s?
Yeah.
I suppose so. It's this chap behind. And that's lovely. That's 1910. Oh, that's lovely. Look at the detail on that.
Look at his nice tash.
That's lovely, isn't it? This waistcoat here is made in 1853. In French, it's a gilet. And then this one here is slightly older. Sorry, slightly newer, 1882. And then, dare I say it, a nightshirt that I wouldn't worry about wearing that now. It's very French. This shirt front is very French. You have a button-on collar, and then you have just the buttoned area down halfway. Men's slippers, these, aren't they?
Yeah.
Men's slippers. A zinc bath, and then a lovely Draylon buttoned buffet, and then a wash stand at the back there. It's very nice. And again, one of these typically French shirts. I'm sure we had that pattern of curtain in our chateau, honey, on the landing. couldn't we?
Oh yeah, that's not an old curtain.
No, but isn't it the same pattern as what we had in the chateau?
I think it's under the bed at the minute, that style. The curtain.
We still got it? I thought we left it up.
No, sure, I've got one set.
No, I might have another one, yeah. Oh, wow. Quite sure what that is. Oh, this is the Middle Ages again. I see. So it's taken us through ablutions and bathrooms, getting ready for night. Yeah, going up. I'll tell you what, Miss Anna, I wouldn't worry about wearing that today. Isn't that lovely? It looks like a linen material. 1800s, it's saying. That is lovely. Really nice. And a beautiful straw hat. And, oh, a pair of spats, a couple of pairs of spats and a bowler. Yeah, could wear this today. Those old ties. And then you've got your button-on collars, look. Your stiff collars. Isn't that beautiful? Now we're in the early 1900s. It's a tiny tail suit there. It's tiny. That would fit you, honey, wouldn't it? And then a beautiful shirt there, look, with the initials and a top hat, scarf. That family would have had some money. And that's a beautiful suit too. Look at the collars on that. The shoulders are nice. Like a brushed wool material. Turn-ups, 1930. This really is our period. We love this period. There's your evening bow tie. There. Look at that. We've got some British collars there. Look, just here. Can you see that one? British collar. And then some cufflinks. The ones in the box are beautiful, very deco. So a little bit more up to date, 1950s.
These bed hats, look, they're nice.
Oh wow, so this is French nightwear, yeah?
I like the striped one at the back.
Isn't that nice? That dress, the night dress in the middle there, night shirt, sorry. I love the collar detail on that.
Still sells them in H&M here, don't they, for women to wear as dresses?
Yeah, you've got one similar, that striped one is similar to that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we've got some beautiful, look at this dressing gown at the back, that one, both of those are lovely. And Anna loves that kimono type one there. I quite like that, I quite like that suit as well. 1970s. It's got a nice back detail to it as well.
You've got a shirt like that one, haven't you, that pattern?
I have. Not really keen on the 70s though, are you? That's probably the era that I'm less keen on for things like this.
That big lips,
Mick Jagger?
Mick Jagger,
Ah,
yeah.
right, okay. That's remarkable. So I didn't realise that. Look, when they've got shells, they've actually punched out. They punch out the buttons. I didn't realise that. To make these beautiful buttons. Wow. What's remarkable is something like that has survived. Because that would be a throwaway item, wouldn't it, once you've got all your buttons off. It's beautiful. Look at this, how you could dress your children. None of that nowadays. Adidas tracksuit bottoms. Look at this chap's suit here. Isn't that amazing? And the collar at the top here, the sailor's collar, it's called a blue dicky. And it's supposed to be good luck to touch a sailor's blue dicky collar. Modern now. I'm not so keen on the chap's dress. Don't really like chaps in dresses, but this is the 1990s. I like this shirt here, it's nice. Look, he's almost wearing +4 trousers, this chap. Almost. Just take on them. So this is Shirts of the Stars.
I like that one.
That is nice. Who owns that?
Johnny Halliday.
Oh, Johnny Halliday.
Johnny Halliday.
Who was like the...
He was like the Cliff Richard of France.
Yes.
He died about 2 years ago.
Oh, really? As recent as that?
Yeah.
There's quite a few tribute artists
I like
that
this
sing
one.
his
I want
stuff.
that one.
Which one's that?
The Charlie Chaplin one.
Oh, wow. And anybody else here we recognise?
No.
This one here is Albert Baril. Don't know him. Alain Bernardin. He signed that one, 93. He's not that old. And this one is Fernard Gravy, FG. Again, a nice detail, that shirt, isn't it? So, I'm afraid we don't know this chap, but this is Jean-Claude Pascal. C'est un comédien, un chanteur. He's a French comedian and singer, and I'm immediately gravitating towards this suit here. Look at that. That is lovely. Oh, it's a uniform.
What they wore in films.
I've never seen trousers like that. My word, they are balloon-like, aren't they? I thought the jacket was a back-belted jacket. I didn't see the epaulets. And then I saw the trousers and thought, ooh. Ooh. Find out about it, honey. Oh, here we go. Cavalier of the Night, which I imagine is this one on the left.
Lovely,
that is lovely, isn't it? And this other one is for Alert from the South of the South. Is it a military uniform worn with large trousers? Yep, of the type. Sahara Desert. So worn in the Sahara Desert. Even so. Whoa, they're big, aren't they? That's a lovely suit as well. And you could wear that today, no problem. 3-piece, turn up, straight trousers. I could wear that out. A lovely little detail on the buttonhole there. Anna likes this chap here. Do you think that's Pierre Schiffendorfer? Pierre Schiffendorfer. Great name. I had an action man like him with eagle eyes. Again, you could wear both of those out, no problem. I was just saying to Anna, wouldn't it be lovely if we knew more about this chap? If he was a British star of the period, it would be fantastic. But somebody like John Mills or James Mason or somebody of the same sort of period. Look at these. Some theatre posters. Another military uniform here, a military type. Very similar to the British military uniform of the same period. And this is him wearing it. And this looks like some of Jean-Claude Pascal's awards. I suppose the equivalent to sort of Oscars and Grannies, I'm not sure. This is beautiful, isn't it? You like this one, yeah?
Yeah, I think that would fit well, wouldn't it?
Pop it on. That's why it's out here. It does look like a try-on bit, doesn't it, on this? Look, they just kept going, didn't they? Look. They kept going on that. it's had so many repairs.
But 3 generations worth.
Yeah. Plenty of life left in that, yeah, with the machinery.
Lingerie.
Oh, wow.
Manufactured lingerie.
Oh, so this is the building that we're in. So earlier on, when we were showing you the fish, we were roughly here, looking down. Sorry, and then we walked down here through this opening, and then that way in the courtyard to the entrance. Wow.
That's 1888.
So a pattern table here, the material and a cutter. Incredible. So here's your patterns for, what's this, a shirt?
You're having the shirt museum.
All right, Sherlock. Anyone who's interested in the history of sewing machines would absolutely love this place. Something a lot more modern. This is a Singer machine from the 1970s. Some sort of display on the right here. Just here. Der Kopf. That's got to be German, isn't it? Can you imagine the noise and something like that? This photo here is part of the festival of St. Catherine. Look at all the bonnets and the hats. It's some sort of pressure device for the collar, by the looks of it. What's lovely is that you can be out amongst all these devices. They're not behind glass. You actually touch and feel them. I imagine steam would have come up through here. Maybe a hot plate. Yeah, that's a hot plate there. And I take it there's some sort of device that would lower that. Just saying about, imagine if you were interested in sewing machines. You'd love this, but imagine if you're interested in the history of irons. And we have a couple of these old fireplace irons. Quite common. A lot of them get used as door stops. We've got 3 or 4 of them beside our fireplace. So we've just worked out this picture here of the old manufacturing process in the loft is actually this here, isn't it? It's actually this room. So we're in the room. Wow. Cutting room. There you go. So we're just coming to the end of our visit. Anna's just realised that this is inside out, isn't it? This is the old exterior wall that they've covered.
I feel like a bit like Stranger Things on Netflix there. It's not the upside down, when you're inside out.
Inside out. We're in the other dimension. Should we go for a coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really need to wee.
Thank you. Let's go and find a toilet. So there you go. That was the Shirt Museum of Argenton-sur-Creuse near Châteauroux.
So €5, isn't it?
€5. And a nice way of doing a museum that you can touch and see the exhibits, some of the exhibits. So we're off now. Beautiful cobble street we're walking down, look. We're off now to grab a beer.
Cool down.
And cool down, because it is hot. It's late 20s. And it's nearly November. Let's go and get a beer.